What if the moon lost her reflection, and the sea forgot how to dream? One tranquil night beneath the sapphire waves, I, Marina the Mermaid, gazed upward and noticed something was missing. The moon, once bright and full of laughter, no longer shimmered upon the water. Her silver reflection was gone, and with it, the tides began to fall asleep. Whales stopped singing, coral dimmed, even the stars seemed to pause in grief. Then came a whisper from the heavens, a gentle sob that rippled through the waves. It was Lunara, the spirit of the moon, crying softly for help. Her tear had fallen from the sky, and it carried the power to keep the bond between the ocean and the moon alive. If we didn't find it soon, both sea and sky would drift apart forever. That's when Lumina, my little shooting star friend, reappeared, her glow trembling with urgency. The moon's tear has vanished into the deepest currents, Marina. We must find it before dawn, or the tides will never return. And so began our most mysterious journey yet, through the shadows of the sea, across dream tides and moonlight mazes, to bring back the reflection that binds every world together. When the moon went silent, the night felt wrong. The sea was still, as if holding its breath. The waves didn't sparkle, and no moonbeam danced upon the coral gardens. Marina swam upward, her turquoise hair trailing like liquid starlight. She reached the surface, but the moon above looked pale, tired, and lonely. Then a soft, silver voice echoed, "Marina, I can no longer see myself." It was Lunara, the moon spirit, her face reflected faintly through the clouds, eyes full of sadness. "My tear fell into your world. Without it, my light cannot touch the sea, and without my light, the tides cannot dream." Marina's heart tightened. The moon's tear was the ocean's heart mirror without it. The balance between sea and sky would crumble. She turned toward the glowing horizon. "Don't worry, Lunara. I'll bring your tear home." The whispering currents. Marina dove deep, where currents hummed forgotten melodies. She called upon Lumina, the baby shooting star, who fluttered down like a falling petal of light. "I felt the moon's sadness," Lumina said. "It echoes even in the stars. We must hurry, the tear of reflection sinks deeper each moment." Together, they followed the whispering currents, streams of shimmering water that carried the moon's energy through the sea. Along the way, they met Navara, a gentle manta ray with wings of silver light, who remembered when moonbeams used to play upon her back. "I saw something bright fall into the cave of forgotten dreams," Navara told them. "But beware, that cave belongs to the Shade Eel, who feeds on lost light." Marina nodded. "Then we'll bring back what's his and restore what's ours." The cave of forgotten dreams. The cave pulsed with eerie silence. Crystals glowed faintly, like sleeping stars, and shadows moved in strange rhythms. Suddenly, a hiss. The Shade Eel emerged, long and dark as the void, his eyes gleaming like midnight suns. "The moon's tear belongs to the abyss now," he rasped. "Leave, before the silence takes you too." Marina held her ground, though her tail trembled. The ocean and the sky are connected. Without that tear, both worlds will fade. The eel coiled, ready to strike, but Lumina darted forward, shining so brightly that his shadow recoiled. Light doesn't fear darkness, Lumina said bravely. It transforms it. Marina sang a soft, haunting lullaby, the same tune that once calmed storms. The song wrapped around the eel, melting his rage into stillness. He blinked. For the first time, he felt warmth. "Take it," he whispered, revealing a pearl-like tear pulsing with lunar light. "Return the reflection. I only wish to remember what light felt like." The ocean's reflection restored. Marina and Lumina swam upward through rising currents, carrying the tear of the moon. As they reached the surface, clouds parted, and Lunara's faint glow awaited them. "Place it upon the waves," whispered the moon spirit. Marina held the glowing tear above her head and released it into the sea. It dissolved into radiant ripples that danced across the water, and suddenly the moon's reflection returned, brighter and more beautiful than ever before. The tides stirred again. Coral shone in silvers and blues. Whales sang lullabies of joy. "Marina," said Lunara, smiling once more, "your heart shines brighter than the stars. You've reminded the sea and the sky that even distance can't dim love's reflection." Lumina glowed proudly. "And now, the moon's song will never fade again. The mirror of the world." That night, as children fell asleep along distant shores, they saw moonlight dancing on the waves. The tides sang softly, and somewhere deep beneath them, a mermaid and a little star smiled at their reflection in the sea. The moon's tear had been restored, and with it, the music of light, forever binding sky and ocean in one eternal lullaby.